Good morning, everyone. Please tune in now to part 2 of my conversation with Mr. Jermaine Smith about energy as currency. Here we go. And it can be subconscious. Like, they don't even know. Like, they'll just assume in their mind that you're a nice person. It can just be, they're not
Right.
like, I want to take advantage of Bernard. They're like, no, Bernard is a nice guy. He won't mind if I'm a few minutes late.
Right.
And it keeps getting more and more and more and more till one day you blow up and they're like,
And that's it. Then you blow up. And when you blow up, a piece of you explodes away. A piece of you. Because then now, every time you get around that person, you got to create this wall. You got to build up a wall really quick. I'm like, hey, and you just burning energy.
oh, God.
So by the time you finish, man, by the end of the day, you're like, my goodness, I didn't get a chance to do that. There's no time. No, there's no energy.
So you're saying that by monitoring your energy, you can avoid that.
You can avoid it. By monitoring your energy, you'll always have time to do the things that you want to do, because you always have the energy to do it. Because sometimes you'll be working on something and it takes you so long, it's all gone. But when you have energy, you can do things just as fast. Pop, knock it off in a minute. You move faster, boom, 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 because energy is there. And that's how it becomes irrelevant of time, because you always have the energy to do the things you need to do within the time. But you're worrying about the amount of time, but the time is wasted because the energy is not effectively being used. You have dispensed so much in the negative, and then sometimes with negative, you carry negative around.
And you attract negative to you.
Of course, a negative attracts negative.
Like attracts like.
Yes. Yes, that's why when a fight happens, everybody says, whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody surrounds to see the fight. All this negative built up. Oh, no. This is a world built. It's a lot of negative in the world. That's why negative news travels so fast. It's out there. It's heavy. You have to choose not to. You have to choose not to absorb everything that's given unto you. Sometimes deflect. Oh, no. Just deflect. How do you deflect? Don't give it a thought. Do not spend any energy on it. Not even the thoughts. Don't even see it. Don't even use your the rock star, the inside. Don't even see. I'm talking about that those eyes when you was looking without seeing the words. I'm talking about the music you hearing. There's none playing. Don't use any of that. There are people that I literally have to think twice about remembering their names. That's how much. Yes. That person is such a negative energy carrier and dispenser. I don't even call their names. Literally. That's how I have to remember names. I don't even think about it. People ask me about them. I was like, what's that person? And I have to, it's like I have to dig and try to find it. And it's as soon as I say yes, that, then I put it right away. And understand, when I say put it away, I'm not harboring. I mean, like, I have to try to recall it. I give no energy to it. Monitor your energy. I'm telling you, take time to understand energy is something that does not dissipate. It is always going. Once energy happens, it does not. It's like dropping a pedal in water. It keeps rippling. It's still there. So unless you just stop the ripple, do not give anything. Do not give thought. And then the ripples will have to stop, because there's nothing to keep it going. Monitor your energy. When people start, when you feel that, and don't get me wrong, there are some people I know who actually needs help. And I understand when I've secured my energy and my doings, I'll go to them.
Come on.
And I'll give them some.
But you come first.
Yes.
Your reserves are full, so you have something to give.
I posted, what did I say? Keep your promise with yourself. Keep with yourself. Keep your promise to yourself. When you say something to yourself, when you say you're going to do it, now I'm talking about the voice that doesn't use, not the physical. I'm not talking about the body. I'm physically talking. I'm talking about the inner. And when you make a promise to yourself, keep it. You are the most important person in this piece. Because without you, there is no talk. So sometimes we get the delusion like, I sacrifice myself for this. Listen, on the plane, they said put your mask on first and then put them on first. And I thought about that. I thought, no, if my son, I'm going to put his mask on first. But if you don't have the right energy, and meaning that if I don't have the oxygen and I don't put mine, I'm like putting his on, and by the time I put his on, it's not on right because I don't have what I need to do to properly give. And then we both are gone. Whereas if I would have put mine on, now I am fully energized to be the best giver of energy. I'm the best giver of oxygen, of life.
Because you put yours on first.
Understand that. So it's not a selfish. You're giving your best when you are at your best.
Let me ask you this. Give me 3 ways that you recharge, that you replenish your energy. What do you do to, say somebody is feeling low, they don't have anything else to give. How do they get back to full?
Listen, believe it or not, me personally, and it may be with you as well, listen to yourself. I replenish by doing nothing. When I say nothing, I will sit at home for an hour and watch reruns of Sanford and Son and laugh. We're watching old movie I love. Watch things that make me feel good. Listen to music that I heard when growing up. When I hear music
that brings back those good feelings.
You know what that feeling is? That's that feeling of no responsibility, no commitment, no. You are a child. Listen to music you heard as a child that your grandmother listened to. And when you listen to that, you're going to feel this ease and release. Soak in the tub. Every time you take a bath, take baths. Stop. A shower, I understand, but sometimes take a nice hot bath and watch an old movie that you know. You don't have to think. That's why it's one that you know, and it's one you love. There's no thinking. So at that whole time, it's just recharging. When does your phone charge best? When you're not bothering it.
You're right.
When if you put it on airplane mode, and then it will charge much faster. One, the best way to recharge is not to do anything. Do what you feel right. You may feel great about going in for a swim, taking a walk, looking at an old movie, just sitting on your roof, looking at the sun. Listen to yourself. Someone said, but you're not doing anything. It's not about what they need to do. It's what you need to do. I'm telling you what does for me, but you know what does for you. And I promise you, you will recharge so much faster. Airplane mode, shut media down, all that stuff, and just allow a moment. Listen to stuff back in your childhood when you didn't have any responsibilities. Let your brain journey back to where there's nothing that you have to do. Listen, I'm gonna end with this. May the best of your past be the worst of your future. Think about that.
I super appreciate you, man. I really do. Thank you so much for joining us on The Word of the Day.
Yes, I love it.
And you know what I always say? I love you. Keep your head up.
Keep your head up.